I'm Jennifer Angel. This is Stars Capricorn. So all the cardinal signs are still getting hit. It's like, wow, what a time of change. It's like I'm a Capricorn, as most of you would know if you've been watching me for some time, and I really just feel it in my soul that changes are happening, and it's like there's a movement. So I hope that you feel the same. Of course, we're in the wake now of the Uranus-Pluto square, and all this week we're still in that what's called the orb of influence with the degree, even though the effect will get um, less challenging. Let's say we still need to be a little bit careful this week because Uranus is in your solar fourth house. That's all to do with your home and family area. And Mars is right opposite to you there in your area, your seventh house of relationships. So you want to be careful about how and what you say. And sometimes it's not what you say in life, it's how you say it. But let's keep in mind that Mars is impulsive and it can really, you have uh, the communication planet Mercury in this area as well of relationships. So you put these two together, throw it in with a square, and everything else that's been happening in the chart, particularly in the cardinal signs, which is yourself, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, and Libra. It's like something happens in one area of life and it affects the other area of your life. So as your squares are somewhat challenging, let's say, can be confronting, but they can also serve with highlighting areas to you that are not working and you've been reluctant to change. So it's not all bad news. Okay, what you need to do is just recognize in your life um, what's not working, and this energy can give you an opportunity to close a door. And once you close a door, then you're able to open up a new door. Now, there's also an opposition with Pluto and Jupiter this week as well. So Jupiter, once again, right opposite you there in your area of relationships, and Pluto, of course, is in your sign and in there for some time yet, right through to November the 20th, 2024 to be exact. So we've got it there for a little while yet, which helps us just look within and, get in touch with any deep blockages. And certainly now around this time with all this activity, and let's not forget that the Pluto and Uranus squares are going to go right through to 2015. So our next exact hit on that will be November the 1st. So these are all times to move you into the next phase of your life, or a greater, to allow you to have greater growth. And with Pluto, it's about how you think and feel. So it's an attitude shifter. So let's just get back to the Mars Uranus square. So for this week, just to cap off on that, you want to just be careful that you don't do or say something that you may regret. Okay, it's never a good idea to burn a bridge. You can close a door, but you don't want to burn a bridge. And sometimes I know it's impossible to go through life without upsetting someone. But what's important here, as I just told one of the other star signs, is that your intention is not to upset. There's cause and effect, and if you do something that affects a cause somewhere else, so be it. That's life. But what's important, and particularly with Pluto in your sign, what's important always is the intention behind your actions. So try to, take the high road at all times and try to act with a level of integrity, a level of integrity that helps you sleep peacefully at night. Okay. All right. So Let's have a look at what else is happening in the chart. You have the sun in the solar sixth house. Very good for business, very good for connections. It's like things are starting to, very good for your work if you're starting to feel less overwhelmed and more in control. There's a new moon this week on the 6th, early in the week, and that's in your solar eighth house. Now Mercury moves into this area as well, so you can very well on the ninth. So over this next period of time, it's very possible that you could be connect with someone who's going to offer you some work or offer you some services in some way, or a collaboration in some way that has, like I say, new start. Via new moon is always a vibration of a new start. And something, you know, good coming your way. The Venus is in the area of your ninth house. Very good for connecting with people that you feel aligned with, people that you resonate with. So it's a time to really try to let go of the past. Not always easy for a Capricorn to do, I certainly know. But try to let go somewhat of the past without burning bridges. As I said, letting go and allowing something new, fresh, and new beginnings to come into your life that you can embrace for the future. Okay, certainly somewhat eventful week coming up. Be interested to see what happens. Please send me a note. I'm really trying to respond to the messages that I get and get back into working my social networks at the moment and be a little more present with them. So as an organized Capricorn, I've put some time aside every day to do that, or at least 5 days a week. So please send me some notes. Okay, love and luck to you. Thanks for watching. I'm Jennifer Angel.